While George was basking in the sun-drenched Caribbean, I went to London. It was a long shot, but I thought I'd start my search for the Jaguar stone at the British Museum.
Hey, it's girls. Hey, girls. You look like the same girls that...
Bonjour. I wonder if you could help me. What's so funny? Oh, never mind.
Excuse me, miss. Please don't touch the exhibits.
It was a stone identical in size and style to the Coyote stone. However, this stone bore the image of a jaguar.
Holy Nikes, we found it.
The cabinet was locked.
We're gonna steal a freaking stone. Oh yeah.
I didn't want the mask, although it certainly reminded me of somebody.
What's that supposed to mean? Hey, Austin.
I didn't need to make a call. I didn't need to make a call. It was a phone, probably for staff only.
Let's talk to... What's up with this guy? I can't even tell where is his face.
Can I help you, miss?
Does his face look non-existent? I can't tell where his face is.
Have you ever heard of an English sea captain called El Draco?
El Draco? Not a very English name.
Maybe yes.
I think that's
Amazon.
what the Spanish would have called him. It was about the time of the conquistadors.
16th century.
Does he have hair?
Oh, I know. That's what the Spanish called Sir Francis Drake.
Francis Drake? Have you got anything here that belonged to him?
Indeed, miss. We have a couple of artifacts he brought back from one of his journeys.
What can you tell me about that stone with a jaguar on it?
The so-called Jaguar stone was brought back from the Americas by Sir Francis Drake and presented, along with the more famous scrying mirror, to John Dee.
What's this scrying mirror?
It's a little square of polished obsidian. Mine it is.
And what does it do?
Well, it's a bit like a crystal ball, except flat and black. You can't see anything in it. Old man Dee had a psychic who reckoned he could speak to the angels through it. I think he was taking Dee for a ride myself. The old loony didn't like the stone, though. Reckoned it was tainted by the devil. Come along, miss. I'll show you the mirror. There. John Dee's famous scrying mirror, given to him by Francis Drake.
Do you know if this mirror has any relevance to Tezcatlipoca?
Who? Tezcatlipoca. I can't even say it. Ah, there's someone here who'll be able to help you better than me. This young lady has some questions to ask, Professor. I think she's from France.
Professor Roubillier?
Hey, look, there's his face.
What? You two know each other, do you? Excuse me, the telephone.
His face exists. And he has green hair.
Mademoiselle, France, eh?
Yes, I believe that's where you live, Professor.
I have a house there, on the outskirts of Paris, but I haven't been back for many months.
What can you tell me about the Jaguar Stone, Professor?
It's obsidian, from the Chichen Itza region.
Yeah.
Professor Oubier, your taxi's here.
If you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to at the docks.
Can you answer me some questions about the Jaguar Stone?
Certainly, miss. If you just step this way.
His face is still hard to see.
It's gone. Some sods have inched it.
Half-inched?
Stolen it, miss. Never mind. The silent alarm will have been tripped. I'm afraid nobody can leave until our crack security team gets here.
How long will that take?
Could be a while. I think it's their tea break.
The thief could be miles away by then.
Don't you worry about that, miss. Just don't try to leave.
It was too much of a coincidence that Oubier showed up and the stone promptly disappeared. I didn't have time for their crack security team to finish their tea. I had to get after him. Don't you think it's suspicious that Oubier has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo, an exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Xibalba Princess, moored down by Tower Bridge. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. I didn't steal the stone. I was nowhere near it.
So who do you suppose did steal it?
It must have been Oubier.
Huh! Begging your pardon, but he's a man of letters. A professor.
So was Moriarty. Man of letters or not, he's
Hey,
your culprit.
Lars.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
No, you haven't. You haven't been helpful at all. You've been the lack of help.
I didn't need to make a call.
I have nothing in my inventory.
Excuse me, miss.
Alright, let's leave. He won't let us, but we're gonna do it anyway.
I'm sorry, miss, but I shall have to ask you to stay.
Oh, but surely you don't suspect me of stealing the stone?
No, but you will have to make a statement to the police. You're a witness.
Yeah, you can't keep me here. I'm sorry, but that's not how this works. You cannot keep me here. I have legal rights. I have legal rights. You can't keep me here against my own will.
Perhaps I'm a Philistine, but old vases bore me. The cabinet was locked. The cabinet was locked.
Let's just try and steal something. And say, look, I stole this, not that. So...
There was nothing else I wanted to ask him just then. I doubted the girls would be any help to me. I doubted I could sneak this enormous stone out under my jacket.
I have... Wait. No, I have nothing. Well, I have this, I guess.
There was nothing very useful in my bag. Just a single hair clip.
I had a hair clip in my pack, which I could use to unlock cases and steal stuff. Oh. Oh.
That's the kind of thing George would do, not me.
Really? Really? Whatever. Stab him in the eye. Stab him in the face. Hey, Sue Jack. We're gonna stab him in stab him in the face.
I
Well,
doubted the girls would be any help to me.
Oh, it's the key. What the heck? We just yoinked the key right in front of this guy. Okay. You're an idiot, dude. This guy's not the smartest guy with green hair that I've ever seen. I mean...
The cabinet was locked.
Use the key on. That's why I'm using the key on it.
The key didn't fit this lock.
Oh. What about this one? Yeah, the guy with weird posture and green hair.
The key unlocked the case. It was an obsidian dagger, thin and razor sharp.
Stab him in the face now!
What was it you wanted?
Take a look at this.
What are you doing with that?
Just looking. What was it used for?
It's a sacrificial dagger, and I'd feel a lot happier if you put it down.
I didn't think the museum attendant would be interested in a hair grip. Not even a cute one like this. Thank you.
You haven't really been most helpful, but maybe we can use the dagger to open the other case, which actually wouldn't make sense to me. But, you know, you never know.
The cabinet.
I said use this on the cabinet. No. Okay. Stab them.
I doubted the girls would. I doubted. Non. Come on, Collard, think.
I have no idea what I'm doing right now. We might moon logic this one again. This seems non-logical, whatever we're gonna do. Yeah, she is carrying a blue backpack, but I can't click on the blue backpack. It doesn't look like. Like, the backpack seems very obvious, but I can't... The backpack doesn't highlight. So, I was kind of thinking of slicing open the backpack, but I can't. So...
I doubted the girls would be any help to me.
I was thinking the same exact thing. Open the backpack with the knife, but you can't click on the backpack, so... Garbage.
There was nothing I wanted to do with the statue except find out where he bought his hat. Très chic.
It wasn't... What is in this cabinet?
It was the obsidian mirror which Drake had given to John Dee.
I think I want to get that.
That's the kind of thing...
Okay, let's take the key back.
I locked the case again and took the key. No, I'd have to think of... That won't do. I'd already tried to open the cabinet with no success. It was the obsidian mirror which Drake had given to John Dee. That's the kind of... I didn't need to make...
Wait, what's this display? Oh, it's got pots.
Perhaps I'm a Philistine, but old vases bore me.
Let's talk to him about the key. I used on the key. I can't. I used everything I could.
Look at this. The thief left this key in the cabinet.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That makes the theft an inside job, right?
Oh dear.
In other words, the thief was Professor Oublier.
Well, let's leave that for the police to decide, shall we? I better phone them right away.
You haven't phoned the police yet? You were having me hang around for the police, and you haven't even called them yet?
Hello?
I knew I had nothing to worry about if the police were called.
Yes, hello.
But I had to catch up with Oublier, and fast.
Well, we know what we're doing now, right? We're either gonna leave or go behind the curtain.
The doors were securely locked. The doors were... I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
Bam! The dagger was the answer. It's like using a credit card or something. Meanwhile, back in the Caribbean... Man, that was quick. Well, this house looks way bigger on the
to
inside.
resemble the interior of a sailing ship. It was disturbingly effective.
This doesn't look like the house that I saw on the outside. It's way bigger. I don't remember it having a 90-degree angle like this. You know? Like on the outside it was just one flat house. It didn't have a 90-degree angle like this in it at all. I mean, it had the, obviously it had the, you know, it was just a rectangle, but this must be the back of the house or something, I don't know.
March 20th, 1670 fix. Engaged frigate off Fan Salvador? It was garbage. Huh. I guess being a pirate didn't require too many academic qualifications. The passage went on to describe how Ketch had got wind of the approach of a fleet of English ships. It seemed the new governor had not shared his predecessor's views on Ketch's activities. They were out for his blood. Sailed to that place where I made secure my fortune. I returned safe in the knowledge that the governor shall not discover that which I had hidden. For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle?
It's in the chest. It's locked though.
Surprise!
Well, there's Emily.
What the? Who are you?
I'm Emily.
What were you doing in there, Emily?
Hiding. What are you doing?
How long have you been
Grown-up
hiding?
Grown-ups? Pff, I'm never gonna grow up, I'm not. You shouldn't be here. What's your name?
I'm George.
Pleased to meet you, Jaws.
George.
Jaws,
Jeez.
make your mind up.
What can you tell me about Captain Ketch?
That's him on the wall, in the picture.
Yeah? Boy, that's interesting.
He was a sailor captain. This is his house.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Why don't you go play with Rio?
I'm not allowed.
How come?
'Cause Aunt Frost says I'm not allowed out of the house. That's why, Mr. Nosy Beak.
Too bad.
I am a nosy beak.
Why don't you ask your other aunt if you can play with Rio?
Aunt Mina's cuckoo. Aunt Frost says so. She says when
Cocoa
the Lord
Pops?
handed out common sense, Aunt Mina was off getting double portions of chin.
She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
That Rio's a smart kid. He helped me outwit Bronson.
Rio is clever. He can spit ever so far.
That doesn't make you clever. Unless you have to solve a convoluted puzzle in an adventure game about spitting really far that involves cheating. I suppose.
Look, an ancient Mayan stone.
Is that a magic stone?
Well, I don't know about that.
No.
Yes, it is a magic stone.
Would you like to play darts?
No?
Oh, come on. I'll throw, you catch.
That's dangerous. Darts will stick in me and make me bleed.
Do you know how to use a theodolite?
We don't learn anything about surveying at my school. Not until 5th grade.
I never knew it was called a theodolite. Like, the fact that she even knows what a theodolite is beyond my knowledge. Hey, chart.
Okay. I've had my hands on an historical document. Now what? The chart fitted exactly into the recess on the top of the desk.
What you doing, Jaws?
I'm putting this old map on the desk
What you doing that for, Jaws?
because it was obviously intended to fit in this recessed area.
How'd you work that out?
It's obvious.
It was not obvious to me. I just would like to be clear about that.
That
I just
might
put
come
it
in
there
useful.
because
In ticklish situations.
What you doing now, Jaws?
Knock it off, will ya? There's something you ought to know. I don't buy cute or lost puppy. I'm just borrowing this feather, that's all.
Why?
I might be able to make use of it.
You gonna steal it? That's bad. I'm gonna tell on you.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Well, because I'm not stealing, just borrowing. That looked like that's where the desk had obviously been. No. No.
check out the ship.
The ship looked too fragile to touch.
The ship looked too fragile to touch.
Captain Frederick Ketch, 1570. Around his neck was a cross. Maybe he was a part-time pirate. The portrait might have made a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry. Hard a port, bosun! Aye, aye, Captain Stobbart! She cannot take it, Captain! My lad's dead. Abandon ship!
Alright, cool. It was in the barrel. There's a bell. Cutlass.
Ow! I should have known better than to put my hand in there. Grandma Stobbart had a nasty experience in a water butt once. It was an old wooden barrel. Maybe it was from Ketch's ship. Whatever lived in that barrel could stay there as far as I was concerned.
There's something in there?
Whatever lived in that...
Okay, this thing is in the way.
Two bells and all's well. Pirates were cool. It would have been easy to reach the cutlass and slip it in my pocket. It would also have been the most regrettable action of my life.
Yeah, that would be dumb. That would be dumb. I agree. Let's talk to Emily. Maybe she's got some more info. Ooh, there's a spyglass.
Why don't you run along and play?
Aunt Mina told me, stay out of mischief.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to stay indoors, does it? On a beautiful day like today?
There's a storm coming.
Oh, nuts. You don't know that.
I do so. I can see the whole world from the window.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm busy. That cross you're wearing, Emily,
It's my lucky Jesus cross.
it's just like the one Captain Ketch wore.
Uh-huh.
Can I borrow it?
Uh-uh.
What would you trade for that cross, Emily?
A puppy.
Well, I don't happen to have a puppy in my pocket right now. Can you think of anything else you'd trade?
Don't know.
What about... That would be inappropriate. That would be super inappropriate. What about the statue?
She wouldn't have been interested.
Yeah, we're gonna do it anyway.
She wouldn't have been interested.
Okay. You know, you gotta try all options.
She wouldn't have been. She wouldn't have been. She wouldn't have been.
Collateral?
She wouldn't have been.
No. Okay. Well, she's not interested apparently in anything that I have. And, well, maybe this, I guess. We
She
can
wouldn't
try
have been
that. No. Alright, so she's not interested in anything that I have. A lantern?
Holding that lantern, I felt kinda biblical. Like Jesus or Florence Nightingale.
Alright. Pick it up again. Pick it up again! Put it over on the desk, I guess. No? What the hell are we doing with that? Well, I don't understand. Stop moving around, George! Oh wait, there's more over here? Oh, there's more over here. No, there's not. There's not more over here. Never mind. It looked like there was, and then there's just like, it just covers up the screen. It's kind of dumb. Okay, I feel like the, oh, the inkwell. The ink with the lantern goes in the inkwell.
The lantern fitted so precisely in the inkwell, it could only be deliberate.
What you doing now?
Grown-up stuff.
I doubt that.
I've put the lantern in the inkwell. See? It fits.
Why?
Because it was cut to fit.
Why?
Because sneaky old Captain Ketch made it that way.
Why?
What is with all the questions?
'Cause I'm interested.
Why?
'Cause I have the insatiable curiosity of the young.
Why?
All right. Truce.
Haha! Alright, let me save. Save as museum. Museum. Okay, so that we need that cross. How are we gonna get that? How are we gonna get that cross? I don't know. Don't know how we're gonna get the cross.
There were several things I wanted to say to that awful kid, but I held my tongue.
We're gonna have to leave. Guess we're gonna have to leave and do something outside. Let's see. We get the inner tube back. Well, let's go on the beach, see if there's anything different out of here. (1820 to 1910) is that Florence Nightingale? He's still here.
Any use for a quill?
What's a quill?
It's what people used to write with in Captain Ketch's days.
No, man. I'd sooner be fishing.
What do you give to a small, irritating girl who asks about everything?
Try a conch. Delicate colors, interesting shape, and when you put it to your ear, you can hear the sea.
Yeah, why's that?
Usually because you're standing next to it.
Cool. Have you got one?
Yeah, but I promised it to my sister. She well vexed with me.
Why is your sister mad with you?
Well, last night, when I got home with our supper, she went wild. Rio, she said, how come all you ever catch is puffer fish? A sicker puffer fish. What I want is tiger fish. So don't bother come back home till you catch one, boy. I don't see how I'm gonna catch no tiger fish. All I have is a fishing pole and a worm.
What do you need to catch a tiger fish?
One of them real fancy flies like the rich fishermen use.
Okay. I feel like this could work.
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid would be interested in that.
I feel like we might be able to use the dart. Maybe we can combine these two.
No.
No? Okay.
A cute little putty tat. Actually, no. It was a mangy old flea bag. The cat made short work of the feather, tearing it into a blizzard of small pieces.
Okay. Wait, what? I saw we could pick some. We can pick up feathers. Yeah, they kind of do. Oh, these don't. These don't.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Man, I thought that was gonna be it. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it. I thought that was gonna be it. I just decided to use everything on the cat because I don't know what else the cat's good for, I guess.
Hey, this is just what you need to make a fly.
Thanks. Let's hope them tiger fish hungry. A deal's a deal. Here's a conch.
Okay. Ooh. That was a hard one, not the moon logic. Like, we could have just tore the feather up ourselves, you know? I'm not doing it. Just because I solved it quickly doesn't mean I can't moon logic, though.
Here, I've got a conch. Would you like it?
Dunno. Aunt Frost told me never to take presents from strange men.
I'm not a strange man.
Then why are you called Jaws, Jaws? That's a stupid name.
I'm not called... Look, conch, pretty. Swap for the cross, yes or no? Right, this thing's going out the window.
Okay, we'll do swapsies.
That's good. I'm glad he was kidding. I have two cats. You can see one of them sitting on the chair, and the other one is not in here. And the one in the face of the cat is my former cat, named Charlie.
Ketch's crucifix was encrusted with precious gems.
Man, I think I got the better end of this deal. That's for freaking sure.
It was the portrait of Captain Ketch. The portrait might have made a nice souvenir, but it was too large to carry.
Is there anything else in here? There's a pen holder. Oh, it's gonna Indiana Jones it. It's gonna Indiana Jones it.
It was firmly attached to the desk.
Oh, that's why we have a moon logic counter. Because there's so much moon logic in so many games that we play.
Ketch's cross slipped snugly into the pen holder. Before you ask, I've put your cross in this little hole in the desk.
Why?
Impulse mainly, with a dash of irrational intuition.
Silly. Only women have intuition.
The lantern cast a strong light over the desktop. The light cast a shadow of the cross. And the shadow fell precisely over a small, unnamed island shaped like a skull.
Okay.
That must be it. Ketch's Treasure Island.
Uh-oh. That's Zombie Island. It's a bad place.
No kidding? Well, bad place or not, that's my next port of call.
Can I come too?
The hell you can.
I never get to leave the house.
I wasn't going to take the cross out of the holder. Somehow I just knew that was where it was supposed to be.
I really think you should put all this stuff back where it was, because there's somebody clearly looking for it. Just saying. Hey, Claire. Now we need to go up on the boat and go to that island. Right, Claire? Claire agree. Oh, look at this. It's a different view. No, it's my personal Discord server. It's my personal Discord server for the Taco Adventure. Not the... Are you talking about the Adventure Gamers one? It's not that one. But I do post updates to my game list there. So... Claire. Including when games are released on Steam. Okay.
Would you take me to, Zombie Island?
In this weather? You're madman.
The rain will keep the zombies indoors.
What's this picture?
Just say I did meet a zombie. What would you do?
There ain't no zombies on Zombie Island. At least, not anymore. It's uninhabited.
Good. What do you mean, not anymore?
You still want to go?
I guess.
Well, I ain't had no luck with them tiger
You have to
And with the
accept
mood my sister is
you have
in,
to accept the
I'll be
you have
safer with
to
the zombies.
give yourself a role. I can do it for you. Maybe it's when you join on mobile you don't get the thing. Because if you join on a desktop, you get this like rules, and you have to like click it and get a role. Oh, weird. I thought it would pop up rules and it would say go here and do the thing. Maybe I'm gonna have to test it out myself.
So, this was Zombie Island. Somehow I'd been expecting something more sinister. Come on, Rio. Let's find that treasure.
No, thanks. I'm staying right here.
Oh, come on. You said yourself there's no zombies left.
Yeah, but that was while there was a big pile of seawater between me and this place. All me have now is this little bit between the boat and the shore, and I'm hanging on to it.
No, it can't be. But it was. My lucky piece of coal. Rio, how far away is Ketch's Landing from here?
Best part of 10 miles. Why?
10 miles? That catapult must have been a lot more powerful than I thought.
No, I'm pretty sure it went into the water and it landed on the beach. I'm pretty sure that's probably what happened. You dingus.
It was too high. I couldn't get up there.
Does coal float? Does coal float? That's the question. Does coal float?
The cliff was steep, too steep to climb without handholds,
Does anybody know if coal floats?
and I couldn't find any. The cliff stopped me getting off the beach.
I'm gonna look it up because I want to know. Does coal... No, that's wrong. Does coal float? The answer is it floats. Coal does indeed float. So, probably as coal landed in the water and it just washed up here. Because George is a dingus.
It was too high. I
just
couldn't
have to-
get up there.
Just have to remember that George is an idiot. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What have we got here? We don't have anything that would help us climb, that's for freaking sure.
The sea looked inviting, but I was here to do a job.
Let's talk to him. See what he has to say. I'll try to talk. Oh, I can talk.
That Emily sure asks a lot of questions.
Rest man, this whole Emily business just isn't funny.
Look, we're obviously at cross purposes here. I'm talking about Emily Ketch.
Yeah, and so am I. She was my friend. Her aunts hated it, but we did move together, you know. She used to be real keen at hide and seek. It could take hours to find her. One time, the last time, it took days. She must have shouted and screamed herself hoarse, but there was nobody to hear her.
Where'd she hidden herself?
Captain Ketch's old sea chest. The only way to open it was from the outside.
Suddenly, I didn't feel so good. We never exchanged another word about Emily Ketch. There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
The sea looked in... Rio's boat was strewn.
I can't leave, so whatever I need to do is definitely... Well, maybe we use the coal for some reason that I don't know. No, not there. Not there. No. Yeah, I know it's used apparently for putting on a slingshot as well.
It was the boat that Rio had brought me in.
Okay, cool.
I was quite happy where I was, relatively speaking. It was Rio. It was the boat. It was too high. I couldn't get up there.
The heck?
It was the boat that Rio had... I was quite happy. I was quite...
What?
Could I borrow your net?
Yeah, man, no problem.
Okay. Okay. Why couldn't I ask about that before?
You planning on catching some fish?
Nope. I'm after a big rock.
Use it as a ladder. They're gonna use it as a ladder.
Well,
Kind of.
here I go. Wish me luck, Rio.
Good luck, George. Watch out for the Walking Dead.
I stumbled down dark stairwells for what seemed like forever, until suddenly I found myself, wow, in an abandoned London Underground station. This place must have been closed down decades ago.
A chocolate machine. Let's look at it. I want some chocolate.
It was an old chocolate vending machine. The machine needed to be fed a coin before it would operate. It was an old ticket machine. A sign read, "Tickets 3D." It was a poster advertising holidays in Scotland.
3D? What's a D? What's a D? What denomination is a D?
The poster was advertising a play I'd never heard of. It was an old map of the London Underground. A latch lock stopped me getting into the cupboard.
Oh yeah, well... No, that's not gonna work apparently. Oh, it's a latch lock, so use that.
The blade of the dagger just fitted between the door and the soft wood frame. The door gave slightly and then held firm. A latch lock.
So that's a no?
The blade of
I'll put it in the crack. Crack.
the blade of the dagger was too thick to get into the narrow crack.
Damn it! Pick the crack!
The hair grip was too thick.
Put it in the crack! What's happening? Alright.
It looked just like the modern one. The date on the poster was before I was born. The machine wasn't about to weigh me for nothing.
You know, this place is in pretty good shape for being abandoned. I don't have any coins. Oh, check the coin reject slot. Maybe somebody left a coin in.
The tray was...
Aww.
The cup was empty. The slot was much too thin for my fingers. The blade was too... I pushed the hair clip into the slot and whatever was stuck there disappeared into the machine. I pulled out an old English penny. The tray was...
Well, now we can weigh ourselves for whatever that's worth. Probably.
I put the old penny into the slot, the needle twitched rustily and the machine spat out a card. The weight was in imperial units. It meant nothing to me. The card also had my fortune on it. A family quarrel will turn out to your advantage.
And the card goes in the crack. That's where the card goes.
I remembered my student days when I regularly forgot my house keys. A wiggle with the thick card between the frame and the lock, and the latch lifted.
See, I don't consider convoluted to be moon logic. I consider it just convoluted.
The train was my ride out of there. I could worry about not having a ticket when I got to the docks.
It's like, what the hell? This train never stops here. What the heck is going on?